The following program is uncensored and contains adult content not suitable for children under the age of 18. Viewer discretion is advised. The views and opinions on the show are of the hosts and guests, and are not of the views of Texas A&M University, its subsidiaries, students, faculty, and staff. You have been warned. Good evening and welcome back home to the MSC. I'm Jay Jones, solo, because I'm all alone. It's sad. As you may notice, our camera is not situated on top of our computer, so I can actually give you some more space. And actually, you can actually see me. I'm visible. It's the miracle of television. Well, the internet. It's the miracle of the internet. Anyway, let's get to some of the top stories that are going on this week. First off, we have to point out that Mr. Leonard Nimoy, you know him as Spock on Star Trek, has passed away. For that, we here at jjlunfiltered will now have a moment, if you will, of silence. Welcome back to our stage. But yeah, we had to pass that along because it would be unlike us to not let you know about something of that magnitude. Because let's face it, the man inspired a lot of the nerdiness that comes on this show and others you see on YouTube. Yes, I am probably going to cough a few times during this show because I'm getting over a cold. So yes, sorry, I have to get over that. So let's talk about some of the other news that's been going on this week. We now know the fate of Mr. Eddie Routh, the man who shot and killed American sniper Chris Kyle and best friend Chad Littlefield. I'm probably saying that wrong. If someone will gladly get onto the network, onto the channel, and gladly refute what I just said if I'm wrong, that would be great. But he, like I told you, he okay. I think I'm good. All right. He will now be sentenced to life in prison without parole. I actually did watch the court proceedings. Basically, what they did was that they confirmed they came into the courtroom. The judge verified with the jury that they had found a unanimous verdict. They found that he was indeed guilty on the charge of murder. They confirmed with every single juror that yes, this was a unanimous decision. He will now be sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Of course, Eddie, I can't speak. Eddie Routh's family, of course, is probably feeling very and I'm sure that there will be, they will have, there'll be funeral arrangements. Well, why am I saying that? Happened like 2 years ago. They probably already did that. Anyway, the family is coping with the punishment for the murder. And I'm sure that they are, wanting their own privacy just to move on. Let's move on. An important ruling that happened last night, actually, yesterday. Net neutrality has saved. We win the internet. We won the internet, ladies and gentlemen. So, what does net neutrality mean? I'm sure you've been explained this a billion times. Basically, let's put this to an analogy. Basically, let's say you live somewhere and you want to order food. There's a Jack in the Box, or no, I'm sorry. There's a Jimmy John's and there's a Pizza Hut. Equal distance, so the charge is going to should be equal when it comes to delivery charges, because it's going through a third-party distributor. So let's say Aggie Food. So without net neutrality, Pizza Hut can tell Aggie Food, hey, charge $7, or Aggie Food could tell Pizza Hut, hey, we're taking $7 out in order to deliver your food, versus Jimmy John's where they only tell them to charge maybe $1.50. Net neutrality says delivery charges $1.50, period. End of story. So let's put this into context of the internet. In other words, suddenly can't tell Netflix to pay $100,000 a year more than let's say PX Productions to produce the same content and deliver said content to your internet streaming device for a higher premium. Just can't do that. This is great for us, bad for the internet companies, because they say that there's no competition. What they really mean is they're trying to make sure that there is no competition for them. See what they're doing? They're fucking with you, ladies and gentlemen. And that's why, Tom Wheeler, I will give you a thumbs up. Barring the fact that you were a lobbyist for one of the telecom companies that you now so, however you say, are against. As I welcome Sean Walraven. Why don't you just grab those chairs? Yeah, but I'm sure that reason happened earlier today. Yeah. Hold up. But yes. There we are. Sean Walraven joins us now. We are live here inside the MSC. Feels good to be back down here. So How are things this week?
They're alright. They were alright.
Who's this?
Swedish.
Swedish? Oh.
Icelandic. Just water. Just have myself in it.
Oh, okay. So, net neutrality wins.
That does.
The internet has won, ladies and gentlemen. That's a good thing. I know you have some new stuff that you're going to be able to do for the Pixel guys.
Yeah. Been able to game capture and broadcast live on Twitch. So, been capturing gameplay video. See if we do some commentary on it. Work on that. See how it goes.
Yep. It's kind of lonely here. You may notice. First of all, the Meowing Cupcake won't be joining us tonight. She's back home.
Fair enough.
I mean, she had to get a break from me somehow.
Okay.
Well, she has been with me the past 2 weekends. She kind of wants to see family.
I know. That's better. She wanted to see family. Not a break from you.
Oh, hope she doesn't want a break from me.
Hope not.
That would be bad.
You will if you had that attitude, though.
She did just upload a photo. She just uploaded a photo.
You
Oh.
taking a poo?
No, not of me taking a. Why would she want that?
Never know.
I don't think she's.
You don't know her, Keith.
You're right, I don't, but I doubt it's that.
It's poo pictures of Jay.
That's her dog. Her name is Libby, or Nibby.
Poo pictures of Jay.
That's not a poop.
Hashtag poo pictures of Jay.
How about no?
Poo pictures of Jay.
She says, quote, I think using my legs as her bed is Nibby's way of keeping me from leaving again. Good to be home with my doggies again.
Nobody's in your chat.
No one is in the chat at all. They all ran away. Even though I did send like 5 notifications saying that the show was going on tonight. No one pays attention.
Sure, Kevin's got something going on.
Probably watching some soccer thing.
By the way,
Yes.
there's that.
I am me. I don't know why that's down there.
Does it show up on your feet?
Hmm?
Does it show up on your feet?
Like, no. Only I can see it. Fortunately.
It's a U right there. It's a black box, right? Basically, right where my hand is, and it says right there, YOU.
You've gotten so fascinated with it.
This is randomly there, and there's no reason it shouldn't.
True. I agree, but...
Nice.
No. I am me. I don't know why. What is
Apparently
this?
does not show up. We're watching the Google Hangouts on YouTube.
I don't know how. What just happened here?
Hit exit.
Yeah. Just wanted the control room. Okay, there we go.
YouTube than you do. Never goes like that. Just hit exit. You always get it. Great.
Anyway, we are live. What? I want to add to my channel. I want to make money.
You should be making money.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Everything's correct.
Did you invite Anna to come down?
Yes, I did.
Stay on page.
Huh?
Stay on page.
Stay on page. Oh yeah. Anyway, let's see. Oh, let's talk WWE because my brain died. So it has been set. Brock is I continue to call here. Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania.
For now.
For now.
Yeah, for now.
Okay.
I'll listen to rumor mills. See you.
No.
Brock Lesnar walked out on Monday Night Raw on Monday.
Is that one just a viewer?
Really?
Oh my
Because
god.
Roman Reigns felt he's
JB?
was speed test. Probably for steroids.
Seriously?
Vince McMahon didn't want to pull him for the match.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is.
There you go. So if Brock was like, I rather I can lose to Daniel Bryan. Like I don't care. And
Much rather lose to Daniel Bryan than
avoided up Roman Reigns because he wants to keep his reputation clean for when he goes back to the UFC. Because they just got out of the fryer for a bunch of steroids accusations. And he's not on the steroids, so he's like, I want to have a reputation of being playing off steroids, and when y'all make me work with people who have steroids in the system, kind of, that's some trouble.
yeah. Also, what was it? Sting will take on Triple H, the man who followed WCW all the way to its death, versus the man who is the COO for Wrestling Entertainment.
Technically, he did not. Booker T did.
Really?
Because when they invaded the WWE, and WWE bought WCW, Booker T was still part of WCW. Sting was not.
Oh. So he technically left.
He left when WCW was still a Turner company.
Oh, so he left
He left.
before it became part of World Wrestling Entertainment.
Yeah. Well, he left when they shut the doors on the Turner part of it is when Sting left, and then when they opened it up, the McMahon part of it is when Booker T, Steiner.
So technically, Booker T stayed true to WCW until it actually, for real, ended.
Him and a couple others. Oh, and a few more issues on top of that, featuring wrestlers. He's still there. He is a wrestler in WCW.
Does Tough Enough still exist?
I know it. Does it? The guy who owns WWE Network?
Not that I know of. I know there's NXT.
I think Tough Enough just did a season last year.
2 years ago.
It was on the WWE Network, dude.
Yeah, but that aired 2 years ago.
So how could it air 2 years ago when the WWE Network wasn't a thing 2 years ago?
Well, of course it's gonna show up on the WWE Network.
No, I'm saying they aired it on the WWE Network exclusively.
Yes, but the last time they actually had Tough Enough was back in 2013, because that's when Stone Cold Steve Austin was the guy who was like the host, and he chose the winner.
They didn't have a special host. It was just Tough Enough. It was just people. Like it was just Hugh Morris, Bill, whatever, DeFonte or whatever the hell his name is. My phone tends to be a shit. It's been everything else has been today. So I'm just going to break my phone in front of everybody.
Final episode date, June 6, 2011. So earlier than that.
Which is bullshit.
Wait. Hold on.
Now you gotta stop being a little bitch phone or I'm going to throw you again. I will throw the fuck out of you today.
USA Network President Chris McCumber has announced that the groundbreaking WWE reality series Tough Enough will be returning to television to the USA Network. I am pleased to announce that USA will be bringing back Tough Enough, the action-packed competition reality show from the ratings juggernaut WWE, McCumber said in a speech during the Television Critics Association Winter Press Tour. The show will have a completely new format with live elements that will truly make this event television. McCumber continued to say that after signing another multi-year deal for Raw and SmackDown, this is the perfect time to bring back the series and capitalize on the enormous audience appeal of sports entertainment. So
You were both right. It never aired, but they were taping. They were advertising taping it.
Well,
There you go.
Tough Enough still exists in a way.
Supposedly it's season 6.
Something like that. I don't
Because
fucking know.
apparently season 5 got taped but never aired. Because
See,
they didn't have money.
I saw the first season when it was like on MTV.
Right. First season was good, then it just got crappy.
I don't know. I didn't really watch after that.
Could learn how to be a wrestler.
But you had a video on that.
I have a DVD on that. But yes, but then you can see it actually performed by professionals in a professional environment.
True.
Not that these aren't professional. It's the people who basically made stars for the WWE.
But what else do we have? I think that's the only 2 matches that I know of that are actually happening. Andre the Giant Battle, Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
We're gonna do that again.
Yes. I'm pretty sure it's nothing more for that award with the body of Andre the Giant. I don't even fucking know.
That's a good way to give, I guess, rewards to wrestlers. They're not in no title status yet. Mike Cesaro, he won it. Didn't do anything with him. But whatever.
So
It's a reward.
I'm just like, sure, why not?
It's a good way to kill an hour.
It's true. There's been a lot of news. I was looking before I left this morning. Before I left the apartment this morning, there was. That's not what I want. Go away. There were 7 people in Missouri that were shot dead by a shooter. I need to find out what they've done. What?
More important than that,
What?
Kelly Osbourne's quitting Passion Police.
Fuck Kelly Osbourne.
It was the 3rd top story in the CNN.
Fuck him. Fuck her, him. Where the fuck that person is?
The girl. Ozzy Osbourne's daughter.
I know.
But there need more else in there.
Yeah, I did talk about that. Had a moment of silence for that.
How'd that go?
It went well because no one else was here.
Fair enough.
Speaking of, I'm going to text Anna, but
I'm gonna take Anna's butt.
I'm not gonna text Anna's butt. Why would I text Anna's butt?
That's what you said.
I'm going to text Anna,
Comma.
period, but
Comma. You don't start a sentence with that. Unless you have a really good reason. Comma. I'm going to text Anna, comma, but that comma but is the two sentences going together in one sentence. Mr. Grammar Police. That's Grammar 101. I know that much. And I'm almost illiterate.
Anyway, let's see. I know it's here.
Doing the people we lost in 2015? It's only the end of February.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
CNN did it for whatever reason.
What the hell? This was like here, and now it's not here.
They pulled it. They lied to you.
Clearly. Also, we also learned, I mean, I guess it's not really learned, but just a repeat that the government can't really decide on anything because they're a bunch of children.
It's the most inoffensive Congress in the history of Congress.
Because right now, there are about, 24,000 workers under the Department of Homeland Security that will probably be going to work tomorrow without a paycheck.
No worse than the shutting down the 2,000 airports for no good reason. Because they can't talk about something.
True.
And then they realize they shut down airports, and when they try to go home, oh wait, airports are shut down because we suck.
And here's the thing about it. It's just... This is probably the second time in the past year and a half that I know of where the government can't think of anything, can't decide on something. Instead, they sit there and pander around and argue with each other like a bunch of dumb nuts. And then, us as Americans get affected by it because this happened, last year or the year
In the
before?
last 7 years.
Huh?
Been happening in the last 7 years.
Well,
Since the financial crisis. And they couldn't figure out if they want to give somebody a bailout. But it happened 2 years ago with the furlongs and the financial cliff.
yeah, that happened because, I saw when government workers could go to work. Fortunately, that part did not affect me in any way. Anyway, my thing about it is it's that what is so why are people why do we vote these people in and not even take a second to just think about who we're trying to vote in, and now we have this bullshit that's happening in Washington. We have Congress people who can't decide for themselves. We have a former mayor that somehow is trying to cling on to every bit he can of a spotlight, who mocks the president. And let's face it, the president isn't perfect, but Jesus Christ. Rudy Giuliani?
Yeah.
It's like, hi, I'm that guy that was there for 9/11. Okay. So were 3,000 others.
He ran on his presidency. He ran on I was there for 9/11.
Like,
He didn't go a day without mentioning it.
Like, seriously?
We'll go to politics. I've been telling you for years. They should just vote everybody out. You didn't believe me. Nobody else would believe me. Now you know why I've been saying it. Now your eyes are open. You see how ineffective this Congress is and why none of them should have their jobs anymore.
Yeah, and my thing is this: it's just like, have you heard the comments that this guy has said?
Giuliani?
Yeah,
Wow. He's been saying them ever since Obama's been president, but yeah.
It's
Yeah, how
like-
he doesn't love America, how he's a Muslim terrorist, how he's going to destroy America. Everything is good with it. Yeah. This about sums up what he's been saying for the last 8 years.
and let's face it, I'm not going to sit there and say Barack Obama is the best president on the planet.
Right.
He isn't. However, I'm also not going to sit there and tell you that Barack Obama doesn't believe in America. He doesn't believe in the fundamentals of this country. He doesn't.
Right.
He believes in this shit. Like he has. I will tell you now. I didn't vote for him either time. I will say though that some good things have come out of his presidency. I mean, he's no worse than the person that the predecessor and the predecessor before that.
Yes. The guy who gave us who had $300 surplus in our budget
Well,
and almost got us universal health care. The first time.
true.
And the guy who didn't start a war
Fair enough.
or stayed in the war.
He did kill his wife.
Obama's a Muslim. Yeah.
Is he really a Muslim?
No.
I don't
He's just
think
like
he
a non denomination Christian. He's a Christian. He doesn't really belong to any particular one of the things.
He's basically just saying God exists. He's there.
But he actually goes to church. George Bush didn't do cocaine and draft. He drafted the dodged the draft and got arrested for a DWI on multiple occasions.
Right.
So like I said, nobody's perfect.
No, I definitely agree that. Hell, I'm not perfect.
But the thing is, it's because of CNN, because of Fox News, because of MSNBC, they made the political game not about politics anymore. It's about looking good. They had, you saw on the last week tonight, they had a congressman who refused to support the gay civil rights bill because he doesn't think the Supreme Court should get involved with the law of the land, which
Makes no
as John
sense.
Oliver blatantly stated, that's their job. Like
No joke.
the Supreme Court made the current civil rights act. The Supreme Court made it where women can vote. It goes through the Supreme Court. That's how you change laws.
So, quick lesson.
Checks and balances.
Quick lesson, ladies and gentlemen. The Supreme Court, by the way, just want to let you know, they're the people that, they make those important decisions about laws and whether this is against the Constitution or this is not against the Constitution. Those things, that's what the Supreme Court, they're paid to do. That's what they sit there in Washington and do 5-6 days a week. I don't know how many days they work.
This is how often they have a court. But their job, they're in the judicial branch, which is the law branch. Because they're supposed to make the laws, the president's supposed to enforce the laws, and the legislature is supposed to vote on the laws. That's how it goes.
Just let y'all know.
That's how government works. But since CNN, Fox News, MSNBC, and all those damn blogs, from every pissant who has a computer have formed. It's no longer about politics, it's about looking good. And so all the old timers are out of touch about how technology works. We're still in Congress from the 1960s. We probably still don't think the blacks should be voting.
I'm not one of those bloggers, right? Okay.
Well, you don't have a political blog that I know of.
No, I honestly,
If you show up to one of the, national conventions as a blogger, that's one of those bloggers.
Oh, yeah, I'm not one.
Yes.
I'm just a guy that sees a problem, tells you that there's a problem,
Right.
and probably won't fix it, but at least you know that there's a problem.
Oh, yeah. So they've all greased the thing where people who are out of touch can market where they can stay in the Congress. Like some congressmen who don't know how the internet works or how the basic functions of a computer or what the hell their iPhone can actually do. They just have it to text message. They just start now texting people in 2014, 2015.
You people are the reason that the internet was at stake in the first place.
Yeah, because they don't get the connection that if they give their control to Comcast and Warner and Sunlink, that their internet's gonna be shitty. And so they do it, and then their internet's shitty, and they're like, "What the hell did we do?" Like they don't make the connections because they're not running as political people. They're running as go-looking people who can repeat a script given to them by GOP and the Democrats. And that's why I'm independent, because the GOP don't care about poor people, and the Democrats are too much of a pussy to do anything. Like they both had their faults. Like
I don't even know what I am.
Like, get 2 more new parties to pop in. Somebody's here. Tomas.
Tomas has arrived.
So like,
Nah, where did Mama go? There
like
it
it's
is.
time to shake up the system.
Tomas has joined us on the chat. See, here's the thing. Like, there's one thing I read about or heard about. Actually, I was at the station when they broadcasted it. They were talking about how we had the first legal gay marriage here in Texas,
Right.
which I think was then
Void and old.
Yeah, void and null. And I'm just like, there's that part of me that just, that just feels bad about, homosexuals, they deserve the same equal rights. And a lot of people are going to either go, yay, you're awesome, or what the fuck are you talking about? And they're just going to be like, well, the ones that deny me are going to have either the religious reason of, well, the Bible says a lot of things. The Bible says not to kill people, but look what we're doing now.
And on that note, like, it's
Secondly,
fine. Yeah, it's fine if you object to gay marriages or gay couples. It's fine. Like, even for the religious thing, you're not going to hell because of them.
I think that's the problem.
Yeah. Like, because it states plainly in the Bible multiple times, you are in charge of you. Like, you're the reason you get into heaven now, not somebody else.
Yeah. I mean,
like, and they get lost and like they think they want to save them, but clearly they don't want to be saved. So just leave it alone. Like, having gay marriages in front of you, is not gonna get you in hell.
and then there's the other doubters that will tell you that this is all because of a choice. And I will look at you, stare straight in your eye, and tell you you're a dumbass. This is science, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot, as far as I remember, and correct me if I'm wrong, you cannot choose to be gay. You can't. I take this back. You can. You're stupid for doing so. But you can. Because it's science. Like, oh, that's Anna meowing back at me. She says she can't come because she has too much homework. No. No. No.
I'm gonna say it's me.
Oh. Anyway, so what was I saying?
You're talking about gays choosing to be gay.
1950s, God made white men to marry white women. Interracial marriages are against his will.
And interracial marriage still still looked frowned upon in certain parts of the country.
which is sad. But you know what? If I married Katie, y'all can't say shit.
I'll be the first one to object.
Now look at you go. Get the fuck out of here, motherfucker. You said that at church? Yes, I did. Praise be. Looking at you two Texans. You're bad Aggies. Think of all the racist Aggies of the past who died for you. / satire. Well, I apologize to those poor, dumb, deluded people. Anyway, so yeah, my thing is, you know,
Enjoy.
what did you do?
You'll find that.
I'm scared to know what Sean just did. Anyway, so
Just call all of them dumb and deluded.
well, all the ones that were racist, yeah.
The ones that are currently leaves of grass. Because they fought for your freedom in WW2, Vietnam.
Rest in peace.
Hating on the troops. Anti-American.
Not anti-American.
So anti-American. So anti-American.
Okay. That's what we'll call it. I don't hate America. I don't know why people are getting this notion. I don't hate America.
Should.
Why should I hate America?
So they can back you and put you in Guantanamo Bay.
Which is, I believe, closing soon.
Okay. You can believe that if you want.
I don't know.
Hashtag hater.
I hate her.
I also started the hashtag of who picks up Jay.
No. What the fuck? You asshole. What you write here? Sean here. Jay is hating on American women. And he told me meow meow. Man! Dude! I did not meow that.
It's already there. It's set in stone. Get out of it if you want. Oh, man.
Hate you so much.
Oh, sorry. The hashtag. What's the hashtag? Also made the hashtag of food pics of Jay. It's pics of Jay pooping.
I have to meow myself out of that trap. God.
That's why I put the phone down gently and said, enjoy.
He's been doing this a lot recently.
You know what I'm doing?
What?
Dance, puppet, dance. Which means I basically set up the situation. It's all going according to my plan. I'm making y'all dance for me. It's a marionette.
Are you proud of yourself?
Considering I've done that to you 3 times this week, I think. Yes. So. Told you I can manipulate people. You don't ever believe me.
Well, yeah, I believe now.
Oh, we talked about that a little earlier.
Yeah, it's just the government, once again, bunch of old fogies that can't use their brains. I'm sorry, they can use their brains. They're just kind of melted down.
New fogies who don't know you still don't know how the world works.
The world is a big old block.
Yes, indeed.
Cuts off middle of the oceans. Yeah. Why did you scare my camera?
Because I was going to push it over, but decided last minute I was not. Being honest.
Yes. So last week, I told you we weren't doing Saturday morning .game, and the reason we were not doing that, I was in Austin. I walked 17,000 steps, about 5 miles.
7, actually. Link said 7.
Did it? Huh. Either way, I felt like shit afterwards.
He also had the flu. Actually, cold.
Yeah, didn't help much. Which I'm still recovering from slowly. But yeah. Ugh. This is bullshit.
Indeed.
I'm sure work was okay. I'm sure work was okay earlier.
Yeah. Better not talk about it now.
That bad?
Yeah, I've had better.
Okay.
Hired a hoe and call Cotton SCD.
Oh, whatever. No, I did not.
His quote unquote cold. You got the clap, son.
Right.
Gonorrhea.
Oh, that's what I did.
Crabs. Crabs don't make you can talk. Those make your nuts itch.
I didn't need to know that.
That's what those do.
I didn't need to know about
Herpes. Have you got any cold sores on
no.
your pants?
No.
Good. Keep clean. Syphilis?
No?
Have you gone insane?
Have I got insane? Well, define that.
Have you lost track of who you are?
No.
Are you going to syphilis? Maybe he's got herpes of the throat.
I hate you so much, Tomas. Why do you suck?
Hashtag herpes throat.
How about we don't hashtag that?
Every time anybody who's watched this refers to Jay Jones and Jay Jones Live, hashtag herpes throat.
Oh,
Yeah.
still a foolish fool.
Yeah. What you got out of it?
Meow, 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 meow.
Hashtag pimp and hoes and Jay. Because he's both.
How about I'm not? And how about no?
Hashtag herpes throat.
How about no?
I'm gonna make it happen.
Nah, no. Let's not make that happen.
Jane Jones Live Con is sponsored by the hashtag herpes throat.
Nope.
Jay just told us a story a week or two about that hoe you were with. Pimps have hoes. Only pimps have hoes.
Well, I'm not gonna sit there and tell you that she wasn't a hoe. However, I will say that I am not a pimp.
And she's a slut or a whore.
She's a slut.
Hoes get money.
She is definitely a slut.
There you go. Yeah, I'm not. Gloria Snook. Hashtag herpes throat. I gotta leave.
No. Not her. No. Of
I don't see anything.
course not.
Hi. Hey, at least it focuses again.
Thanks.
What?
That was Sean Wall waving everyone.
Am I white?
That's blue. That is clearly blue.
It's white according to the internet.
Well, the internet's a bunch of dicks.
No, they just don't know how to white balance cameras.
I'm sorry, Jay. It has been typed, submitted, and approved by Mumble Censors. It is confirmed.
Nice. Good to know you can use words like pimp on Mumble. We get to spell out asshole. Bunch of pimps and hoes.
Indeed.
Gold, white gold, I white gold.
Later. How is Sean Wallraven, everyone? Look as we look live here inside the memorial. So I can't speak words. As we look live here inside the Memorial Student Center, it has calmed down significantly. This is eerie, though. Like, I think everyone has gone home tonight or something. Anyway, we are live tonight here inside the Memorial Student Center without a censor or commercial break, and we continue live, and we're going to talk about a little bit of tech. Apple has confirmed that there will be a March 9th event, and it's probably going to be covering the Apple Watch. And my thing is, I hope they really could reconsider that price of $350 as a starting point for the Apple Watch, because I ain't going to pay $350 for a fucking watch. Fuck you. I have a watch sitting at home. Guess how much it is? $12. $12 motherfucking dollars. What just happened? I just saw a comment. Yes. What's dumb? My watch is free. Just need a twig, a circle in the ground, and the sun. Make sure, this is how I. Anyway, sundial is the word I was looking for before I could mispronounce it. Anyway, looking out for that. There are also rumors of the Samsung Galaxy S6. You think they start running out of numbers at this point? Well, they really can't, but you thought they start, going with a new naming scheme or something like that. Maybe, not S6. Just a thought. Just a thought, Samsung. Just a thought. Anyway, so we Kyle Field. I do want to talk about that real quick. So Kyle Field was to be renovated and to be finished by the beginning of the fall football season this year. I have some serious doubts about that, because if you were to look at the live feed, if they still have it at kylefield.com, you may notice that the west side of Kyle Field is still down. Nothing has been built on it. Still. It's February. They tore that thing down in November. It's February. They have until September. So they're working on a foundation. Huh. Sure is taking them a while. Let me see if I can get a look. Tilefield.com. There we go. Gabs. Okay, here we go. Let me see if let me get back to Mumble real quick. Do you know how heavy the new size will be? Shit needs to be taken slowly. So let me go screen share up here. Take a look at this view right here. As you can see, this is a view live right now on kylefield.com. So I scroll up. So yeah. It looks like they're actually starting to put something together there. Let me go to the North Zone camera. These cameras are presented by EarthCam. As you can see, it's slowly starting to build up, finally. But I mean, they have until September to do something, because this is some craziness. So you another camera. There we go. This is looking out from the east end zone or east side of the stadium. This is looking right at the west side stadium. As you can see, they're literally building from scratch. And it looks like they have a lot of the metal beaming or whatever you want to call that in place. Now they just need to start making it look like what you see on this end over here. Well, you can't see my mouse, but the side on the far right is what it needs to look like. Actually, no, I take that back. The side in the center is what it needs to look like. Oh, y'all didn't see any of that. My bad. Let's try this again. As you can see, here it is. This is what's showing up right now. Let me show you from the east part of the stadium, looking right at West Side Stadium. That's what it looks like from that view. There's the North Zone camera. If we load that up for you, these are live pictures courtesy of EarthCam Networks and kylefield.com. This is what is being worked on right now. I don't know if they'll actually get it done before football season starts, but they got a lot of work to do, and they have little time to do it. As you can see in the background of this shot, as you can see in the background of this shot, you can actually see the lights at Olsen Field, as well as the softball complex. Reed Arena's over there, and they are moving the camera. No joke, I have not moved this camera. I literally can't move this camera. They're moving the camera for me. whoever they are. Someone's moving the camera. So as you can see, this is Kyle Field without any greenery on it. That's the south zone. This is the newer east zone. You're looking from the north zone. So yeah, and like I said, there's Welburn Road down on the bottom right, along the bottom of the window here. There's the west zone or the east zone that is done. So I'm pretty sure it's going to look like what that is over there. By the end of this, it should bring about 102 some odd thousand people as we come back to me. There we go. Very good. Very good. We're back here. Tomas said something. Hold on. Here we go. Man, that side will be so sweet. Any word if you're going to be working on support the net? Well, the entire area is going to be modern friendly. So as far as getting on the internet inside Kyle Field, they have to work on that too, because if not, you're going to have 102,000 very unhappy people that can't share their beautiful moments of watching an Aggie make a touchdown, someone, kissing on the touchdown. I think that happened. I don't know. I haven't been to an actual football game watching it in like 5-7 years. So that's that. Some other things that I want to let y'all in on. AggieCon 46. I should know this. AggieCon 46 is happening. So let me show you some of the guests that are coming, because that, as I've been told, is my job to do, to promote this great and wonderful con that we call AggieCon. So let me go ahead and pull up Give me just a moment here. Gotta pull up the pictures that I need to actually pull up for y'all. Open. Here we go. All right. See if we can open these up. All right. And I will find my camera. Yeah. There we go. That's what I needed. We'll go back to... We'll take that shot. All right. Our guest of honor this year will be Louis Linkar-Lovhog. He is the star of the Top of the Fourth Wall and Let's Play Pokemon Omicron. He is our guest of honor. We also have Kimberly Hicks-Trant. She is the author of Hashtag. Yes, I did spell hashtag wrong because there's an H missing. Oops. We will also have Catherine Fryson, the author of Prophesied. There you see the book cover right there. We will also have Mark Stefanowicz. You see the name there. I can't pronounce the damn thing. Anyway, He is one of the graphic artists behind Epic Mickey's 1 and 2. Not seen either one of them, or played either one of them. He is the 2014 Davy Silver Award winner and the 2014 Apex winner. But yes, these and a lot more will be at the one and only AggieCon. Also, there will be a gaming tournament. Multiple gaming tournaments, both console, card, board, and RPG. There will be more information on the website that you see below. Be sure to type it in, and is it true AggieCon is a shill for Jews? I have no idea. Tomas. Anyway, Soul Calibur 5, Mario Kart 8, Guilty Gear XRD. I don't know how that's actually pronounced. Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, Super Smash Brothers for Wii U. I don't know why that had to be emphasized. It's Super Smash Bros. 99% of the time it's going to be on the Wii. Anyway, Magic the Gathering, there will be a Standard, a Proxy Modern, and Full Proxy Legacy. I have no idea what the fuck any of that means. However, I will tell you that that's happening at AggieCon. So, please, if you would, come and join us for this wonderful event. It will be March 27th through 29th at the Hilton Hotel and Conference Center in College Station. Like I said, there will be a gaming tournament. This includes video gaming, non-stop anime. There will be an art show, of course, the dealer's room. We are confirming whether or not there will be an AMV contests. And Kevin has joined us online with drinks. Be sure to get your tickets now on aggiecon.temu.edu. There is a lot that will be going on throughout the weekend. And of course, I would be remiss if I didn't tell you that we ourselves will also be there because, well, fuck you, that's what I do. And let me pull up my wonderful thing. We'll just throw that right in here. Jayjoneslive Con 7 will be at AggieCon 46. We will be live as well at the Hilton on Saturday and Friday and Saturday. We'll walk around and tour the place throughout the Sunday broadcast, and we will put all of this on Monday. So if you can't see it on Friday or Saturday or even Sunday, this will all be on the YouTubes on Monday morning. I will make sure of it. That game is not dead. We have been putting a lot more to that. In fact, there are a few videos I do need to upload for that game because we're approaching LoL versus the World 100. Yes. 100 episodes of LoL versus the World because I've been playing that much. Back to AggieCon, let's review who we have here. Remember, there will be a gaming tournament. That gaming tournament will consist of, are you going to fall off the edge like you did when you tried to get a level 100? No, not stupid. Like I said, there will be gaming tournaments. There's probably more tournaments than I'm actually showing you right now. Also, Mark Stefanowitz will be there. He is one of the artists behind Epic Mickey 1 and 2. Also, Catherine Fines Friesen, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. If any of our guests are watching this show right now, my bad. She is the author of Prophesied. I'm going to say that's correct. It has a dragon on it. Katie would love that book. Immediately because it has a dragon on it. No joke. Also, Kimberly Hicks Trant. She is the author of Hashtag. Yes, I did spell that wrong. There is supposed to be an H there. Oops. And of course, our guest of honor, Louis Linkar Lovhawk, which I'm pretty sure if he were to come onto our set while we're there, he'll probably tell me that is absolutely wrong. And I would believe him because he knows what his name is. He is the star of Atop the Fourth Wall, a YouTube series, and Let's Play Pokemon Omicron. So, all those guys will be there at AggieCon. Get your tickets now. Pre-registration has ended, so tickets will start at $20 or $25, excuse me. They will go up to $40 if you're not a student, $15 if you are under the age of 13. However, if you are under the age of 13, that you will not be able to view the Rocky Horror Picture Show. In case you're wondering what the Rocky Horror Picture Show is, it became a cult classic back from the 70s. This film was originally rated R, well, X, according to what the MPAA was rating the movies as back then, is now probably a PG-13. But the thing about it is, our version of the Rocky Horror Picture Show also involves us acting on stage. Acting on stage, yes indeed. Acting on stage along with the movie. So you know you want to be a part of that. Just know that you want to be a part of that. And you know for a fact that you also want to be a part of J. Jones Live on 7, because yes, we will be there. They can't get rid of us. It's that simple. We'll be live on the air at AggieCon. We'll be live on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook. As you can see, they are right there. All this will also be dual broadcasted on jjlunfiltered.com. So please join us for that. You'll love every minute of it. I promise. Back here live in our wonderful MSC tables area, the Panda Express studios. Might as well call it that. Panda Express is yet to sue me. So let's move on. Dot games Saturday and Sunday morning do return to their regularly scheduled times. This means I actually have to wake up. Oops. I have been lacking in that, and I apologize for that. We'll definitely work on getting more dot games on the air because y'all deserve that, and that's what we do here. I am interested in getting into some more games, more than just League of Legends or World of Warcraft. However, those are kind of my mainstays. Why should I be ashamed of myself, Kevin? Kevin just said I should be ashamed of myself. Ashamed of myself. Ashamed of myself. Because I can learn how to think words. Anyway, as he types up a response. Why am I ashamed? Why should I be ashamed? I'm not understanding this. Real men play leagues to troll. No, yeah, I do that all the time. Point is, we're here live inside the Memorial Student Center. By not walking off the edge. Shut up. That happened once. We're just harping on it. Anyway, whatever. The Pixel guys are not dead. No, no, no. We just went to a coma for a little bit. Oops. Our bad. As Sean mentioned towards the top of the last hour, he is also working on getting some more gameplay for the Gaming Lounge because he loves games, so does Cody, and I'm trying to. I'll admit I'm not as much of a gamer as those two are. However, I do play my own set of games. He has a PS4, so he's going to try to game capture some games with Cody and possibly me. We will put those on the Pixel Guys YouTube channel, youtube.com/THEPIXELGUYZ, not S, Z. Well, tell Rudy he needs to be on when I'm on, because every time I'm on, I never see him on. So he can go suck an egg. I've been on during the nights lately. So don't even give me that. Not for prawn. I've been on at like 11:30 midnight the past few nights because Cody wanted to play. So I don't want to hear your bullshit lies. Also, the first hour of the show was about Leonard Nimoy dying. We had a moment of silence for that. The government doesn't know how to keep any institution in America open for at least a year. Eddie Routh was convicted guilty. We talked about the WWE WrestleMania 31. I went on a rant on how gay marriage should be a thing and what the hell is holding people up. Huzzah for bailouts. Well, yeah, they need banks because they need money. That's one. No, you cannot have money. Fed, banks. Also, I went and got me a new speaker, which kind of looks like the same old one, but I like my speaker. It's colorful. Look at that. That's colorful. That is colorful. Sad cat. Yeah. A lot of that is happening. I talked about the renovations that are going on at Kyle Field. That's $455 million going down the tubes. I mean, improving our structure for football. Like, like some of the things about Kyle Field still bother me. Like for the fact that there are suites within Kyle Field that are being built. Guess how much they are? $1 million fucking dollars. No one needs $1 million fucking dollars for anything like that unless it's a mansion. Kyle Field, yeah. $455 million is going to that damn stadium being renovated. So we could have an attendance to grow about maybe 20,000. Now, if we can actually get our football team to actually do well, that would be great. Now, some people will sit there and say that I absolutely hate A&M to its core. No, I see problems with it, and I point them out. That's the difference between me and most people. I don't hate this university. Look, I love its traditions, and I love the things that this university has to offer. On the same of that, you want to talk fuck up, look at Kyle Field. Anyway, I see problems with this university, and I point them out. That's just me. Like, if I truly hated this university, I wouldn't be sitting down here broadcasting. Seriously. If I truly hated not enough K-dramas on TV. No, Kevin secretly watches Japanese dramas. He loves Japan. He is in love with Japan. He wishes he was Japanese. In fact, he told me once that he was, in fact, Japanese in a previous life. Wait for that response. Angry cat. Kevin just gave me an angry cat. Lol. By the way, how did you bold your text earlier? Actually, yes, they do, Kevin. They do have K and J dramas on Crunchyroll. Now, do I watch K and J dramas? No, because that's boring. When you came in and said drinks, and it was in bold, how would you bold that? Yeah, how did you do that? Oh. I guess it probably does that to a verb. Ah, ah, ah. That makes me feel happy. We'll get off this construction traffic bit, so it's bothering me. Um, okay. Just look looking live right now. Oh God. Why do I look like a pixel? Because I look like I'm in HD looking in the player. But this is showing me looking like I'm like, oh, there we go. There we go. There it is. There it is. That's good. Sorry, it was bothering me there for a moment. See what we got here. It's looking live at what all my analytics are showing me in my live control room. Yes, I just did break the fourth wall. Anyway, so I honestly can't think of anything else to talk about here. What else has there been covered? Oh, I did see a special on Bill Cosby. I'm Bill Cosby. I don't know. I still like Bill Cosby because of, he's a good, funny guy, but if what all these ladies are saying about him are true, then respect is going to be a completely different thing. I don't know. It's just, then again, it was the 70s. I'm not going to place blame on a certain decade, but let's face it, people were crazy back then. And I'm sure he was equally as crazy. However, what can you do? I'm sure all those ladies are probably telling the truth. And I can't sit there and say that they are wrong or stupid or anything like that. No. Because I don't know. I wasn't there. So maybe they're right. And maybe Cosby will get his due. If they're right, then sorry, Bill, but you fucked up. If they're wrong, then they just wanted their 15 minutes of fame. Now, I don't know if they're right or wrong. If their stories sound like they would hold up to water, but that's not for me to decide. I do think there needs to be an investigation. I think there needs to be some sort of investigation into this because let's face it, this is a sensitive topic. We're talking about sexual harassment. We're talking about rape, which a lot of times goes unnoticed. And honestly, I think that it should be talked about more for the simple fact that there are bad men out there. Let's face it. I'm not going to tell you I'm a perfect man. I will tell you I will never do anything stupid like that because I know what the consequences are, aside from going to jail. Because if I get a light jail sentence, which unfortunately that's what the courts may do, I know that when I walk out, I will probably be castrated a few times. Don't ask me how that'll happen, but it will happen. So, I'm not stupid. I wouldn't do anything stupid like that. It's just wrong. No point. But I think that there are women out there that have been in this situation before, and I think that their voices need to be heard so that the people who do wrong can be brought to justice. Simple as that. We aren't doing very much, however, for it though, and that part saddens me. But what can you do? So much you can do. Trying to think of other things that are going on. They also have identified the man who is behind all of the slayings of the American journalists, the British citizens, the Japanese citizens. They actually identified him. His nickname is Jihad Jane. I forgot his real name because I don't remember it. But is ISIS a threat? Probably. If you look what they've done so far, they more than likely are a threat. Are we going to do anything about it? We should. My thing is, we shouldn't have to go out into another war. Just don't need it. There's no point in it. There's no need to go out to war if unless our country is in consistent and immediate danger where our lives are on the line, then unless that's the case, I don't think we need to go. Like, yeah, it happened to a few American people, and may their souls rest in peace. However, we keep going into these wars, and it's consistently putting us in debt. And we have to sit there and think, is this really worth it? What are we really getting out of this? What's the end goal? What are we as American citizens getting back for doing something like this? That's what we need to do, honestly. And if we can do that, then I think that if we can figure that part out, then we can move forward to whatever the next plan will be. That's just my thing. What else was there? I know our transportation services are working on. Our transportation services are working on a new buses. In order to give them that 80% off, they're making us show our IDs. Don't ask me how this works, why this works, because it's transportation services and they're a bunch of dickheads. But it works. So I actually sat on one of the newer buses. It's like riding the metro in Houston, actually Austin, because I actually rode one of those because, oops. I did get a letter back from the Austin Transportation Authority. See, Sean, Jess, and I took a trip to Austin back in August. And we had taken one of the little toll roads that they have over there. And I thought, oh, okay, they're just going to charge me like $2 or $3. They never sent me a letter. So I was never able to pay them. I called my mom, and she tells me, hey, I have some letter or some mail here at the house for you. But yeah, you owe them $33. I'm just like, what the fuck? Austin, the fuck? It's probably because my tags or my information is stored at my old house, not where I live in right now. But anyway, the point is some bullshit. Austin, what's wrong with you? Poor Katie, you know. I failed twice in the past 2 weeks with taking her to Austin. The week before, or yeah, 2 weeks ago. What? The Star Trek guy died. Why are you looking at me? Yes, Leonard Nimoy died, and we did have a moment of silence for him. May he rest in peace. And I'm not going to say "May the Fourth be with you" because that's a completely different reference. What was his? What was his line? What was his line? Shit. Live long and prosper. Yes, he will live long and prosper in the next life. Um, Unamused cat. Anyway, what was I doing? Anyway, 2 weeks ago, went to Austin. I said, "Hey, I'm gonna get her an awesome day. Gonna go to Austin, walk around Austin a little bit, and we're gonna go to this restaurant. It's called the Macaroni Grill." I was like, "I'm gonna get her whatever she wants. She can eat whatever she wants, as much as she wants, whatever." We didn't get there until 6:30. She was already, you know, she was already feeling, you know, aside from hungry, very, I guess, nauseous. So yeah, we get to that grill, 45-minute wait, and I still need to get back to Bryan College Station, which my dumbass should have actually gone on the Sunday, so I would have plenty of time to just come back whenever I felt like. But what can I do? Um, so that was a shitty Saturday. I'm not being a dumbass. Anyway, so last Saturday, we're up here for this ingress event. They call them anomalies. Not a dumbass. Anyway, um, um, what was it? We made it to Austin. We had to take the toll again to get to this one place. We finally made it to where we needed to be and finally parked. And I was walking a lot that day. I don't know how I made it to everywhere I did with the amount of walking that I did. Now, unfortunately, our team, the Resistance, lost the anomaly, and poor Katie felt defeated, and for good reason. There was a green field covering us the entire time, so we would not have won at all until that green field went down. But no one was there to take it down, so it kind of stayed, and we lost horribly. So by the time we made it to the car, she had just started crying. She was already tired, hangry. If you don't know what hangry means that you're angry and you're hungry at the same time, and that's not a good combination. So she's already hangry. She's tired. She just wants to go home. So all that just boiled up into she just wanted to cry. To be fair, our team leader did not make it in within enough time to actually do anything. So yeah, and I had to somehow get through a fence just to get to the first thing we needed to do, which was bullshit. They're saying that Kate is pregnant. She is not. Y'all keep spelling her name wrong. Caitie. Well, yes. However, she is not pregnant. I can assure you of that. Anyway, all that being said, you jackasses, baby cakes, really? Um, but sorry, I'm looking at the other thing. Anyway, yeah, she's used to be Cupcake, but she's pregnant, so it's gotta be baby cake. She's not pregnant. Jesus. Anyway, so yeah, I'm driving home, and apparently I really hate it when a car doesn't come with cruise control, because I was variably speeding throughout the entire time I was on the way back. At one point, without her noticing, and I hope she never sees this, I did make it up to 100 miles an hour in our rental car because I wanted to get back home. It didn't help that the rental car itself was at 1/8 of a tank. We had to fill the damn thing up. So I was not happy. Still. You're wastes. I'm shocked that you're offended by the idea of consuming an interracial relationship. That's racist. I'm not racist. I know she's not pregnant because I didn't make her pregnant. Korean girls watch Magic Mike. Why are Korean girls watching Magic Mountain Mike in the first place? It's a step up. I love you, Korea. You're funny. South Korean, to verify. South Korean. It's North Korean. That's Korea. It's not. Is it Korean reaction channel? Crazy. Yeah, lol. Oh, Korea, you're funny. Anyway, as I saw Korean girls react to Magic Mike. That's the most wholesome thing to ever watch. It really is. It's not the most wholesome thing to watch. If you want to watch Magic Mike, please go ahead. If you don't come out there with a completely different reaction to your face, then something has happened. It's kind of like 50 Shades of Grey, which, funny enough, in France got a 12 plus rating, which is similar to like a PG-13. I don't know how it did that. And apparently they were saying that the French were saying like we should actually make it not P or 12 plus anyway. We should probably just make it less. I'm like, the hell? Sex, people. Although, according to John Oliver, his penis just yawned. If a movie is there to where your penis can just yawn, then your movie sucks. Also, breaking news, the House is voting on the stopgap bill to fund the Department of Homeland Security for 7 days. The DHS runs out of money at midnight. Just once again proving that the government can't do anything at all. Okay, I take that back. Barely. They're just a bunch of old fogies arguing over the fact that they're so old they can't understand what the fuck is going on. That's why it took them 5 years to approve net neutrality. And I just glanced over at TNT watching someone flipping the bird. Thought you couldn't do that. Bad. Oh, it's that train movie. I don't remember what it was. I think it's like it's time to test our friendship. Film 123, thank you. They're bringing back Heroes? Really, NBC? Really? Fuck you, NBC. You don't want to keep on working on Knight Rider, yet you bring back Heroes? Fuck you, NBC. Oh, shit. I mean, I love you, NBC. You are the greatest station. But fuck you for bringing back Heroes. Really? Here's the thing. You bring back Heroes, you bring back Knight Rider. Because you shouldn't have gotten rid of it. Assholes. Bastards. Revolution. I mean, let's be honest. NBC is the George R.R. Martin of killing shows. Yeah, I just used a George R. R. Martin reference. What? This here text me, damn it. Want Friday Night Lights? Go to a high school football game. There, I saved you an hour. Probably added more. Bring back heroes. Fuck that. Bring me back Knight Rider. I don't know why you sent me this, but thank God I didn't have it on the big monitor here. For those of you who are wondering what the fuck I'm looking at. The fuck? I'm guessing, are you serious? There's literally a challenge for this dude to take off this lady's clothes with only his teeth. I've lost faith in humanity. This is happening on live TV somewhere. This is actually happening on a television show somewhere. And they allow it. Like all of this is happening. And he has to do this in 5 minutes. Why? Is this France? I'm gonna guess this is France. Oh, Germany. Oh, more American dads coming back. This is happening right now. Germany, you're weird. Your culture is weird. What did we do to you in the World War that caused you to feel this way? So, Sean sends me this. What color do you think the stress is? I think it's, well, it doesn't matter what you think it is. One of the judges is a lady. That's funny. Anyway, that is all of that. In the meantime, I think we've made it to an effective 2 hours. We will be back next week, hopefully from here, inside the undisclosed location, or MSC, sorry. Uncensored, commercial free. Saturday morning and Sunday morning night game will run as usual, and because I have been kind of absent of that as of late, we'll extend those this weekend. Be sure to remember J Jones Live Con 7 at AggieCon, and remember AggieCon itself, March 27th, 28th, and 29th. If you can make it here locally, it's at the College Station Hilton Hotel and Conference Center. If you can't, we're on jjlunfiltered.com, and here on the YouTube channel, we will broadcast it live. In the meantime, we will see you next week for an all-new episode. Until then, keep this in mind. I need you to go home right now, if you aren't already. Pick up the phone and call your mother. She has something important to tell you. And all I have to say is, I'm sorry. I forgot. Good night from College Station.